Okay, so we talk about sound and how it's graphic in a board and how can you see sound in some way. So I will explain another kind of stuff that you can see so you can have in your mind when we're talking about equalizers. So this is very important. We talked about a representation of the sound last time about a graphic when you have like level here, it's volume, voltage, whatever you are saying it, and time. That is one representation. So for example, a percussion hit or a clap or whatever, the attack is really fast, but it goes really fast and the sound disappears because it's just a hit, it's a clap. On in the other side you have like another kind of sound with more sustained, like a guitar chord, level, time, that it will not start so hard. For example, if you do a like softly, I can remember that sound, strum, it will start like slow, but it will be like the sustain really long, and then the tail, the release, will be really long. So different kind of stuff. The other way that you can see a sound is because it's by their frequency shape, like the frequency composition. This is time versus level, time, but you can see it in with. This will be a little bit longer. You will have level, the same, voltage, decibels, whatever you need to see in that moment, and you will have here frequency, the frequency that this is composed. So we talk that the human being can listen by starting to 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, or 20,000 is the same. So for example, when you in a piano or in a guitar you play a E chord, the central E in the piano is 440, the frequency. So that should be like here is the frequency 440. So the main frequency of that key is 440. So that frequency has a lot of level. But is that the only frequency that you are listening? No, because in the creation that God did, we don't have like just a frequency sound. This can be the sound, like for example, in the movies or in the TV shows, when you have like censorship, like that they are about to say a really bad word, like, and they put a sound, that is just one frequency. That is the sound of one just frequency. If you push it like higher, it will be or lower, but just one frequency. But in the natural instrument, your voice, the sound of the birds or whatever, never has just one frequency. It's always the composition has a lot of frequency and it's really complex. So for example, if I push the A key in a piano, it will raise the fundamental frequency 440 because that's the central E, but at the same time will be raised the octave of these harmonics, like the next harmonic in the octave will be like 880, and octave is like the double of the frequency in the same of the piano. That is so related, the musical notes with the frequency are really related. So an octave in a piano, you have like 12 keys or 8 notes, and it's the double of the note. In frequency stuff is the same. An octave is the same. So the higher octave of 440 is 880, and the double of this will be 1600, and I get confused with the numbers in English, sorry, but you can understand. And so much easier is like 500, the octave is 1,000 or 1 kilo. The octave of 1 kilo is 2 kilos. The octave is 4 kilos, 4, 8, 8, 6, 16. So it goes like that. So at the same time that you push that key, it will raise that frequency in a lower level. At the same time, the next octave, and in the same time, you can understand. And at the same time is the lower octave, so it's the half of this. It's like 220. We'll have a little bit of level too. So this is very, 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 I am doing it in a very simple way, but that is not just the only frequency that is raised. You have a lot of other frequency rising just with that key. So when, for example, you make a chord with the E and you have a C2, for example, a E minor, and you are putting another frequency in the same level with their harmonics too, with this harmonic and this harmonic, and if you put another key, we have another central frequency with other harmonics and in the lower end too. So you create a really complex group of frequencies. So you have to have in mind, you never just listen one frequency, you listen to a group of frequencies rising. So if we can have a graphic, we will have it in the digital mixer, you will see that just with one sound there is a lot of frequency rising up with that.